Without further ado, let's get started. Invoking the Almighty is always a good way to start any evening. Let us begin today's event with the lamp lighting ceremony. I'd like to request our PhD student, Karthika, to present the invocation song.
I'd like to request our Director Professor Devrata Das, Lord Sridhar, Coordinator Student Affairs Professor Amit Prakash, to light the lamp.
भुवनेश्वरी आगम वेद कलामय रूपिणी आगम वेद कलामय रूपिणी अखिल चराचर जननी नारायणी नागकंकण नटराज मनोहरी ज्ञान विद्येश्वरी राजराजेश्वरी श्रीचक्रराज सिंहासनेश्वरी श्रीललिताम्बिकये பலவிதமாய் உன்னை ஆடவும் பாடவும் ஆடிக்கொண்டாடும் அன்பர் பதமலர் சூடவும் உலகம் முழுதும் என் அகமுற காணவும் ஒரு நிலை தருவாய் ராஜராஜேஸ்வரி श्रीचक्रराज सिंहासनेश्वरी श्रीललिताम्बिकये भुवनेश्वरी आगम वेद कलामय रूपिणी आगम वेद कलामय रूपिणी अखिल चराचर जननी नारायणी श्रीचक्रराज सिंहासनेश्वरी श्रीललिताम्बिकये
When you light a lamp for someone else, it will also brighten your path. Thank you for the auspicious start. It's now time to get into the most awaited part of the Foundation Day, the cultural programs. We have a series of performances lined up for you all. Now, I'd like to welcome Ms. Bhagya to present a song.
ಬಾಡದಂತೆ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಕಾಣದಂತೆ ಹಾಡಿನ ಸಾಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂಡುವ ಪ್ರಾಣದಂತೆ ಚೇತನವಾದಂತೆ ನೀನು ಹೂವಿನ ಬಾಣದಂತೆ ಯಾರಿಗೂ ಕಾಣದಂತೆ ಹಾಡಿನ ಸಾಲಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮೂಡುವ ಪ್ರಾಣದ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಿಲ್ಲ ಆಡಿಗೇಣೆ ಸಾಕು ನೀನೀಗ ಬಂದರೇನೆ ಅಗೋಚರ ಅಗೋಚರ ನಾ ಕೇಳಬಲ್ಲೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಇಂಜರ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ನಿರೂಪಣೆ ಇದೀಗ ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಕಾದಿಸಿ ಸತಾಯಿಸಿ ಅದೇಕೆ ಕಾಡಿದೆ ಸ್ನಿಗ್ಧವಾದಂಥ ನೌಕೆ ನೀನು ಸೂಕ್ತವಾದಂಥ ತೀರ ನಾನು ಅನಾಮಿಕ ಅನಾಮಿಕ ಯಾಳಕ್ಕೀಗ ನೀನೇ ನಾಮಿಕ Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for that wonderful rendition. Now I'd like to welcome Professor Priyanka Das, who will be performing a classical music piece. Please welcome her with a round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. So, first I would like to thank to the music club for actually putting me into the music, and I especially want to thank Neha, who is an excellent keyboard player, plus a classical music lover and also player. And Neha and Karan is excellent guitarist, and our digital communication course student Shakit and also Yash might be in the audience. So with this, I want to devote one beautiful song sung by Monali Thakur, Dam Madke Haiya, from the movie. Little bit motivated to classical oriented. Thank you. मुझको है चुना। तू दिन सा है मेरा आना, दोनों मिल जाए शामों की तरह। ये मोह मोह के धागे तेरी उंगलियों से जा उलझे, कोई टोहा टोहा ना लागे। किस तरह गिरे ये सुलझे। Thank you.
That was such a stunning performance. Thank you, ma'am. Now, I'd like to welcome Professor Chandrasekhar and the Music Club, who would be performing a retro Bollywood song.
अरे हे ला 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 ला।
एक चांद
मेरे सामने वाली खिड़की में एक चांद का टुकड़ा रहता है। मेरे सामने वाली खिड़की में एक चांद का टुकड़ा रहता है। अफसोस है कि वो हमसे कुछ उखड़ा उखड़ा रहता है। मेरे सामने वाली खिड़की में एक चांद का टुकड़ा रहता है। जिस रोज देखा है उसको हम शमा जलाना भूल गए। जिस रोज देखा है उसको हम शमा जलाना भूल गए। दिल थाम के ऐसे बैठे हैं कहीं आना जाना भूल गए। अब आठ पहर दिन आंखों में कोई चंचल टुकड़ा रहता है। मेरे सामने वाली खिड़की में एक चांद का टुकड़ा रहता है। बरसात भी आकर चली गई, बादल भी गरज कर बरस गए। बरसात भी आकर चली गई, बादल भी गरज कर बरस गए। पर उसकी एक झलक को हम है हुस्न के मालिक तरस गए। कब प्यास बुझेगी आंखों की, दिन रात ये दुखड़ा रहता है। मेरे सामने वाली खिड़की में एक चांद का टुकड़ा रहता है। अफसोस है कि वो हमसे कुछ उखड़ा उखड़ा रहता है। मेरे सामने वाली खिड़की में एक चांद का टुकड़ा रहता है।
How multi-talented our RC sir is. I hope to get some tips and be as multi-talented as him. After these marvelous performances by our staffs and professors, it's now time to welcome the Symphony Club, which will give their performance. I hope these songs touch your heart and be ready to sing out loud.
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in the landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see
blows.
अलबेला सजन आयो रे अलबेला सजन आयो रे मोरा पद मन सुख पायो रे अलबेला सजन आयो रे अलबेला अलबेला सजन आयो रे अलबेला सजन आयो रे रे सा रे नि सा रे सा सा नि ध प ध नि सा सा नि र नि ध प ध प म प म ग ग म प म प ध प ध नि रे सा ग ग रे सा रे सा नि सा सा नि र नि नि ध प म प ध नि सा म प ध नि सा म प ध नि म प ध नि सा म प ध नि सा म प ध नि म प ध नि सा नि सा नि सा सही समझ के जो भी करूं, तुम कहते हो गलत, मैं गलत हूँ, फिर कौन सही, कौन सही, फिर कौन सही। मर्जी से जीने की भी मैं क्या तुम सबको अर्जी दूँ, मतलब कि तुम सबका मुझ पे मुझसे ही ज्यादा हक है, साडा हक है तेरा। साडा हक है तेरा, 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 साडा हक है तेरा। ना 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 ना। रफ्तारों में या उतारों में तुम मेरे जीने की आदत का क्यों बोल रहे दम, सलीका में उसी तरीका में, ना जिसमें हया ना जिसमें शर्म, मन बोले के रस में जीने का हर जाना, दुनिया दुश्मन सब बेगाना, इन्हें आग लगाना, मन बोले मन से जीना या मर जाना। इको-फ्रेंडली नेचर के रक्षक मैं भी हूँ नेचर, रिवाजों से समाजों से क्यों तू काटे मुझे, क्यों बांटे मुझे इस तरह, क्यों सच का सबक सिखाए जब सच सुन भी ना पाए, सच को भी बोले तो तू नियम कानून बताए, तेरा डर तेरा प्यार तेरी वाह तू ही रख, साडा हक है तेरा, 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 साडा है तेरा, साडा है तेरा, साडा है तेरा, है तेरा, साडा है तेरा, साडा है तेरा, साडा है तेरा, everybody, साडा है तेरा, 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 साडा है तेरा।
Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you everyone.
Wow, what a performance that was. Thanks a lot, Music Club. Hope you all enjoyed the mind-blowing musical performances. As the popular saying goes, laughter is the best medicine. Now, we have a comedy play by our theatre club, Ander Nagari Chaupat Raja.
अरे गुरुदेव, ये नगरी तो बहुत अच्छी है। यहाँ सब एक टके में मिलता है।
किसी नगरी में प्रवास करने से पहले उस नगर के राज व्यवस्था का ज्ञान होना स्वयं के लिए आवश्यक होता है।
अरे हाँ गुरुदेव, मैं अभी बाजार से ही आ रहा हूँ। मैं इस नगर के बारे में सब कुछ जानता हूँ।
अच्छा, तो इस नगर के राजा का क्या नाम है?
हाँ?
राजा का क्या नाम है? चौपट।
अरे वाह, अंधेर नगरी चौपट राजा, टके सिर भाजी, टके सिर खाजा।
विश्व सुंदरी। विश्व सुंदरी, हुस्न से परिपूर्ण, कमल जैसी नाजुक, जिसकी हिरनी जैसी आंखों में कोई भी खो जाए, ऐसी अद्भुत रानी
के पति
चौपट राजा पधार रहे हैं। कैसी बातें कर रहा है ये?
महाराज, आपकी ही तारीफ थी।
ओ,
पान खाइए महाराज।
अरे चलना।
पान खाइए महाराज।
क्या सूप न खाइए महाराज?
नहीं नहीं महाराज, ये कह रहा है पान खाइए।
दुष्ट, लुच्चा, पापी, नाहक हमको डरा दिया। मंत्री, इसको 100 कोड़े लगाए जाएं।
महाराज, इसमें इसकी क्या गलती है? ना तमोली पान बना कर देता, ना ये पुकारता।
तो फिर तमोली को 200 कोड़े लगाए जाए।
महाराज, आप पान खाइए के नाम से थोड़ा डरे हैं, आप तो सूर्पनखा के नाम से उठे हैं।
तो फिर सूर्पनखा को फांसी दे दी जाए।
सूर्पनखा? महाराज, सूर्पनखा तो रामायण में थी।
मंत्री, मुझे तो कभी कभी तुम्हारी बुद्धि पे ही शंका होती है। रामायण में जाके फांसी दे दो।
ठीक है महाराज, दे देंगे फांसी।
हाँ, ये दरबारी कहाँ है?
ये रहा महाराज।
दुहाई, दुहाई, दुहाई।
महाराज, फरियादी तो है।
अच्छा अच्छा, मंत्री क्या समस्या है इसकी?
तुम रोना धोना बंद करो, अपनी समस्या बताओ।
महाराज, न्याय हो महाराज।
इसका न्याय हो महाराज। मौन रहो। तुम्हारा न्याय यहाँ ऐसा होगा जैसा यम के यहाँ भी ना हुआ होगा। अपनी समस्या कहो।
महाराज, कल्लू बनिए की दीवार गिर गई और उसके नीचे मेरी बकरी आकर मर गई।
बकरी मर गई महाराज। मंत्री, कल्लू बनिए की दीवार को हाजिर करो।
दीवार? महाराज, दीवार तो गिर गई है, वो नहीं आ सकती।
तो फिर उसका कोई भाई भतीजा होगा, कोई सगा होगा, उसे हाजिर करो।
दीवार ईंट चूने से बनती है, उसका भाई बंधु सगा कुछ नहीं होता।
तो फिर कल्लू बनिए को हाजिर करो।
जी महाराज।
कल्लू बनिया हाजिर हो।
प्रणाम महाराज, आपने हमको याद किया।
क्यों बे कल्लू बनिए, तूने ऐसी दीवार क्यों बनाई जो गिर गई, जिसमें दब के इसकी छोकरी मर गई?
छोकरी नहीं रे।
अरे महाराज, छोकरी नहीं बकरी। हाँ, बकरी मर गई।
अरे महाराज, इसमें हमारी कोई गलती नहीं है। दीवार हमारी थी, दीवार हम थोड़ी बनाते, कॉन्ट्रैक्टर बनाता है, हम कैसे बनाए? मेरी कोई गलती नहीं है।
तो फिर मंत्री, इस मल्लू को हटाओ और कॉन्ट्रैक्टर को बुलाओ।
महाराज, मल्लू नहीं, कल्लू। कल्लू नाम है हमारा, बड़े प्यार से रखा।
अरे निकल, अरे निकल,
अरे
निकल।
अरे भगाए जा रहे हैं।
कॉन्ट्रैक्टर हाजिर हो।
जिम विम बॉडी शॉडी हाँ फुल।
महाराज मैं नहीं, वो देखो फैल के बैठे हैं, वो देखो।
तुम नहीं हो महाराज? अरे महाराज थोड़ी आज जाम वाम हुई है।
कौन सी ब्रांड है?
महाराज फरियादी बैठी है, सब लोग देख रहे हैं आपको।
छिपा दो। शायद तुमने एक दीवार बनाई थी जो गिर गई, जिसमें दब के इसकी मकड़ी मर गई।
मकड़ी नहीं रे।
मकड़ी नहीं महाराज, बकरी।
हाँ बरकी मर गई।
बरकी नहीं महाराज, बकरी।
हाँ बकरी मर गई।
ए दीवार गिरी तो चूने वाले को पकड़ो ना, मुझे क्यों पकड़ा? मैं क्या तुम्हें मटन बिरयानी वाला दिखता हूँ? फोकट में मेरा टाइम नहीं वेस्ट करने का।
आई। क्या था ये?
महाराज जो भी था चला गया।
मंत्री आप किसको बुलाया जाए?
चुने वाला महाराज, चुने वाला।
महाराज गलती तो चूने वाले की ही लग रही है, उसे ही बुलाया जाए।
दरबारी बुलाओ फिर चूने वाले को।
चुने वाला हाजिर हो।
ललन वा ललन वा, आवे ललन वा, ललन वा ललन वा, तोहरा ललन वा।
आपने बुलाया महाराज?
और बेटा ललन कैसे हो?
बस आपकी ही कृपा है महाराज।
ललन तुम्हारा नाम क्या है? ललन।
ललन।
ललन है। तुम्हारी उम्र क्या है बेटा ललन?
21 साल।
शादी हो गई तुम्हारी?
अभी करोगी चूना लगा के?
यहीं प्यार अच्छा दे तेरा है। अभी तो बकरी मारे जा रही थी।
न्याय हो महाराज, न्याय हो।
क्यों बे ललन, तूने चूना इतना पतला क्यों बनाया कि इसकी बकरी कमजोर हो गई, गिर गई और इसकी दीवार मर गई?
अरे रे दीवार नहीं, मेरी
हाँ,
बकरी मरी है।
बकरी मर गई।
महाराज तो मेरा कोई दोष नहीं है महाराज। वो बिस्ती ने चूने में पानी ज्यादा उड़ेल दिया था महाराज, तो चूना पतला हो गया। महाराज इसमें मेरा
ललन कोई बात नहीं, दोस्त उस बिस्ती का है ना, सजा भी उसे मिलेगी। तुम शांत रहो ललन, तुम चुप हो जाओ, तुम जाओ। कितना प्यारा बच्चा है।
हाँ महाराज प्यारा तो है।
हाँ आप ही का है।
क्या?
मंत्री भिष्टी को बुलाओ।
भिष्टी हाजिर हो।
महाराज भिष्टी।
अच्छा क्यों बे भिष्टी, गंगा जमुना के किस्ती, तूने पानी इतना ज्यादा क्यों डाला कि इसकी दीवार गिर गई, जिसमें दब के इसकी बकरी मर गई?
Pardon my lord, what are you trying to say? I didn't get that.
महाराज ये तो अंग्रेजी में बोल रहा है।
ओह, क्यों बे भिष्टी, गंगा जमुना के किस्ती, तूने पानी इतना ज्यादा क्यों डाला कि इसकी दीवार गिर गई, बकरी मर गई?
Sorry, what are you trying to say? I couldn't understand anything.
बकरी, दीवार falling, बकरी dying, she फुटबॉल।
महाराज अंग्रेजी।
What I was trying to say is that.
मंत्री इसे फांसी दे दो।
महाराज माफ कर दीजिए महाराज, इसमें मेरी कोई गलती नहीं। महाराज वो कसाई ने मजाक बड़ी बना दी, इसलिए पानी डाला। माफ कर दीजिए महाराज, मेरी कोई गलती, माफ कर दीजिए।
तो फिर क्या किया जाए इसका?
महाराज आपकी अंग्रेजी के सामने इसकी अंग्रेजी फीकी बढ़ गई।
तो फिर इस अंग्रेज के बच्चे को हटाओ और कसाई को बुलाओ।
जी महाराज। यू स्टैंड एंड गो।
कसाई हाजिर हो।
गली गली तेरी लाज जली, जियो रे बाहुबली।
दीमानाथ, ट्यूबे तसाई, तूने मतत इतनी
महाराज तोतला वो है, आप नहीं।
अच्छा अच्छा, क्यों बे कसाई, तूने मशक इतनी बड़ी क्यों बनाई कि उसमें ज्यादा पानी आया, दीवार कमजोर बनी, गिर गई, जिसमें दबके इसकी बकरी मर गई।
महालाद, इसमें हमारा क्या दोष है? गलती तो इस मंथली की है। इसने अपनी यात्रा इतने धूमधाम से निकाली कि मेरा ध्यान तो उस ओर चला गया और मशक बली बन गई।
मंत्री, फिर इस कसाई को हटाओ और मंत्री को हाजिर करो।
ये रहा महाराज मंत्री।
महाराज, इसमें मंत्री की क्या गलती है? गलती तो उस रानी की है ना, उन्हीं के कहने पर ही तो शोभा यात्रा निकाली गई थी।
महाराज, इसमें वो सुंदर रानी की क्या गलती है? ये मूर्ख मंत्री है, ये इसी को फांसी दो।
महाराज, इसमें मेरी कोई गलती नहीं है महाराज, मेरी कोई गलती नहीं है।
फांसी तो तुम्हें ही होगी मंत्री।
नहीं महाराज,
जल्लाद को बुलाओ।
जल्लाद हाजिर हो।
महाराज, महाराज,
किसको फांसी दे महाराज?
इसे।
महाराज, आपसे एक जरूरी बात करनी है। मेरी कानपुर वाली मौसी है ना, उनकी नानी की भतीजी, उनका बेटा, 2 महीने पहले शादी हुई महाराज। उनकी जो माँ है ना, दिल की बीमारी है महाराज, बहुत स्वादिष्ट लड्डू बनाती है, पर आप थोड़े से चख लीजिए महाराज, थोड़ा आशीर्वाद मिल जाएगा महाराज, थोड़ी उम्र बढ़ जाएगी उनकी। सुंदर जीवन था महाराज, महाराज थोड़े से चख लीजिए लड्डू उनके, प्लीज महाराज, प्लीज थोड़े।
महाराज,
दरबारी, तुम मुझे कंफ्यूज कर रहे हो। जल्लाद, इसे ही फांसी दे।
नहीं नहीं, मंत्री को दे, चल चल
महाराज, 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 महाराज,
महाराज, एक प्रॉब्लम हो गई है महाराज। या तो इसका गर्दन बहुत छोटा है, या ये फांसी बहुत बड़ा है, क्या करे?
फांसी तो किसी को हो के रहेगी। नगर में जिसकी भी गर्दन फांसी लायक है, उसे फांसी दे दो।
चल चल। ये रहा महाराज, गोल और मोटी गर्दन वाला।
तो मैं क्या करूं, माला डालूं?
अरे महाराज, गर्दन गोल मोटी महाराज, फांसी फांसी।
जल्लाद,
अरे हमें क्यों बुलवाया? हमने क्या किया है भगवान की कृपा से?
भगवान की कृपा से तेरी गर्दन गोल और मोटी है, और इस फांसी की शोभा बढ़ाएगी अभी।
अरे कैसा बदतमीज सिस्टम है तुम्हारा।
1 मिनट, जल्लाद इसे फांसी दे दो।
सारा शहर में नियाज घोल के पी गए हो क्या? तुम्हारी अम्मा क्या सोचेगी जब उन्हें पता चलेगा कि तुमने निर्दोष को फांसी दी है?
अरे हाँ महाराज, मेरी अम्मा क्या सोचेगी?
इतना अगर इनकी अम्मा सोच,
क्या?
तुम फांसी दो।
अरे कैसा चौपट दरबार है, जबरदस्ती फांसी दे रहा है। महाराज, हमें एक लाश है, अपने गुरुदेव से मिलना है।
अच्छा अच्छा, दरबारी, इसके गुरुदेव को बुलाओ।
गुरुदेव हाजिर हो।
गुरुदेव
बचाओ, गुरुदेव बचाओ।
ये कैसा नगरी है और ये कैसा राजा है, यह बिना किसी कार्रवाई के फांसी दी जाती है।
उठो, उठ। तुम हमारी सिखाई शिक्षा भूल रहे हो। मृत्यु तुम्हारे सुंदर जीवन का अंतिम पड़ाव है, इसे खुशी खुशी स्वीकार करो।
माफी गुरुदेव, माफी। मैं तो भूल ही गया था कि आज के दिन जो भी मृत्यु को प्राप्त होता है वो सीधे वैकुंठ जाता है।
महाराज, फिर तो फांसी मुझे होनी चाहिए।
नहीं महाराज, मैं चढ़ूंगा फांसी।
अगर ऐसी बात है तो मुझे दे दो
तू
फांसी।
चुप रह।
नहीं महाराज, फांसी तो मेरी है।
नहीं महाराज, फांसी मेरे को चढ़नी है बस।
महाराज, फांसी
महाराज,
तो मैं
मेरे को चढ़ा दो
नहीं।
फांसी महाराज।
महाराज, मैं चढ़ रहा हूं
मेरे को फांसी चढ़नी, मेरे को
महाराज, फांसी पे तो हम ही चढ़ेंगे।
1 मिनट, राजा कौन?
आप।
किंग कौन?
आप।
तो फांसी पे कौन चढ़ेगा?
आप।
जल्लाद, लगाओ मुझे फांसी।
नहीं महाराज, प्यारे महाराज,
अरे ज्यादा मत बोलो, मान जाएंगे।
शिक्षा शिक्षा राज्य के हर एक नागरिक के व्यक्तित्व का मूल स्तंभ है। एक राजा अपने राज्य का प्रतिबिंब होता है, पर जिस नगर का राजा ही चौपट हो, उस अंधेर नगरी का कभी सवेरा नहीं होता। और जिस नगर में कभी सवेरा नहीं होता, उस नगर के लोग अज्ञानता की निद्रा में सोए रहते हैं। और ऐसी लोग ऐसी ही दीवारें बनाएंगे जिसके नीचे आकर ना जाने कितनी ही बकरियां मरेंगी और ना जाने कितने नादान लोग फांसी लगेंगे।
मेरी बोतल तो दे दो यार। बोतल ले लेते यार। अरे महाराज, दरबार में ही सो गए क्या? महाराज ये तो यहीं टपक गया। बुढ़ाऊ, तू क्या ज्ञान दे रहा है? चल आ तेरे पैक बनाता हूँ एक।
Thank you, everyone.
I hope the Chaupat Raja gets his seat in heaven. After the comedy drama, my cheeks are aching. I hope the audience shares the same feeling. I feel many of you loved the music performances. Now I'd like to call the multi-talented son of our multi-talented Professor RC. Please welcome Krishna Prasant with a round of applause.
This is for all you Eminem fans out there. Come on guys, join me on the beat. Come on, let's go. Till I collapse and spilling this rap. Long as you feel it till the date that I drop. You never say that I'm not killing them. Cause when I am not, then I'ma stop pinning them. And I am not hip-hop, and I'm just not Eminem. Subliminal thoughts when I'ma stop sending the women a caught in web. Spin them in hard quitting, adrenaline shots. The penicillin could not get the illness stop. I'm oxys is just not real enough. The criminal cop killing hip-hop, filling the minimum swap to cop millions of pop listeners. You come with me, feel it or not, you're gonna fear it like I showed you the spirit that God lives in us. You hear the law, literacy shock. Is it a miracle or am I just products of pop fizzing up? For shizzle, my wizard, this is the plot, listen up. Your business for God's reason does not give up till the roof comes up, till the lights go out, till my leg give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out. I'm a hyper-house, I'ma rip this thing, till my phone collapse, till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my leg give out, can't shut my mouth, till the smoke clears out. I'm a hyper-house, I'ma rip this thing, till my phone collapse. Music is like magic, there's a certain feeling you get when you're really spit and people are feeling your hit. This is your moment, and every single minute you spend trying to hold on to it, cause you may never get it again. So while you're in it, try to get as much stuff as you can. Then when your run is over, just admit when it's in, it's in. Cause I'm at the end of my wish to have the stuff that gets in. I got a list, here's the order of my list that it's in. It goes Reggie, Jay-Z, Tupac and Biggie, Andre from Outkast, Jada, Corrupt, Nas and then me. But in this industry, I'm the cause of a lot of envy. So now put on this is stuff that's not offend me. That's why you see me walk around and nothing's bothering me. If the happy people got a damn problem with me. You hate it, but you know respect you got to give me. The presence with dreams like Bobby and Whitney. They hit me till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my leg give out. Can't shut my mouth till the smoke clears out. I'm a hyper-house, I'ma rip this thing till my bone collapse, till the roof comes off, till the lights go out, till my leg give out. Can't shut my mouth till the smoke clears out. I'm a hyper-house, I'ma rip this thing till my bone cut, till the roof, until the roof comes off, the roof comes off, until my legs give out from underneath me. I will not fall, I will stand tall. Feels like no one can beat me now.
Thank you, Prashant, for that wonderful performance. Now we have a performance by Jonathan, Roshni Mam's son.
There's a place in your heart, and I know that it is love. And this place. It was brighter than tomorrow. And if you really try, you'll find there's no need to cry. In this place, you feel there's no hurt or sorrow. There are ways to get there if you care enough for the living. Make a little space, make a better place. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. If you want to know why, there is love that cannot lie. Love is strong, only cares for joyful giving. If we try, we shall see. In this bliss we cannot feel fear of dread. We start existing and start living. Then it feels that always love's enough for us growing. So make a better world, make a better world. Heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me.
Thanks, Joey, for that melodious song. Now let's move on to the sequence of dance performances. Do you know what a piece of jewelry can do to a shire? Let's see what does the silver balia do to the next performers. Now put your hands together for a dance performance by our students Vamsi and Prasida.
देखूं मैं तुझे या देखूं कुदरत के नजारे, मुश्किलों में है ये दिल मेरा। माना तेरी सूरत की है चांदी 100% बिल्लो, मेरे दिल का सोना भी खरा। ये तेरी चांद बालियां है होठों पे ये गालियां, ये तेरी चांद बालियां है होठों पे ये गालियां, सोचने का मौका ना दिया है। मैं तो तेरे पीछे हो लिया, मैं तो तेरे पीछे हो लिया, मैं तो तेरे पीछे।
देखने को मुझको 100 बहाने तू बनाई, ऐसा भी क्या मुझ में बता। जानती हूँ तेरे दिल में मेरे लिए क्या है, क्यों तू मेरे पीछे पड़ा। ये मेरी चांद बालियां हाँ देती हूँ मैं गालियां, ये मेरी चांद बालियां हाँ देती हूँ मैं गालियां, सोच ले तो फिर से एक दफा। टेढ़ा है ये दिल का रास्ता, टेढ़ा है ये दिल का रास्ता, टेढ़ा है ये दिल का। देखने में लगता है तू सीधा साधा लड़का, पर तू दिल का खोटा है बड़ा। माना पीछे
सूट पटियाला तेरा जुत्ती अमृतसरिया दिल कमजोर है मेरा मुक जाने नखरे तेरे मेरा इश्क नहीं हो मुकना पक्का है प्रॉमिस जट दा लड़े नैनों के पेचे तू दूर से मुझको खींचे लड़े नैनों के पेचे तू दूर से मुझको खींचे डोर तू पतंग मैं तेरा है मैं तो तेरी छत पे जा गिरा मैं तो तेरे पीछे बोलिया मैं तो तेरे पीछे.
Thanks for that energetic performance, Vamsi and Prasida. We've already seen some drama, music, and some dance moves. But now to make it a complete movie, we would like to call Dance Club Impulse to set the stage on fire with their dance moves.
Ladies and gentlemen.
चमेली देखी चिकना कमीना देखा चांदनी ची डर होके चीट किया तो सारे तारे बोले गिली गिली अखा बदतमीज दिल माने ना ये जो हाल है सवाल है कमाल है जाने ना बदतमीज दिल माने ना. వింతరాగమే విన్నానా వేరే కొత్త భూమిపై ఉన్నానా ఏదో వింతరాగమే విన్నానా పలికే పాలకూవతో కులికే పూల కొమ్మతో కసిరే వెన్నెలమ్మతో స్నేహం చేసా ఎగిరే పాల వెల్లితో నడిచే గాజు బొమ్మతో అందం ముందు జన్మదా ఏమో బహుశా హోయినా 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 ఇక ఏదేమైనా మీతో చిందులు వేయనా వేయనా హోయినా 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 కలకాలం మీతో కాలక్షేపం చేయనా చేయనా. watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea, and I'll get my ping pong. This is dead heavy, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beach trade like money. This go all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I glow. Hey, so let's go. Cause I'm in the stars tonight, so watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Hey, shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, life is dynamite. Life is dynamite. Shining through the city with a little funky soul. So I'ma light it up like dynamite. Whoa, da-na-na-na-na-na-na, 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 light it up like dynamite.
కొంచెం బీట్ మార్చండి రా బాబా.
उड़न छू छू मैं चिड़िया फिरूंगी बलम तू 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 देश मौसमी उड़न छू छू मैं चिड़िया फिरूंगी बलम तू 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 देश मौसमी
दिल की आदतें बंदर छाप है, खाली पीली छत पे चढ़े चढ़ के उतर जाए, हरदम मोड़ में लल्लन टाप है।
जिंदगी में गिनता है एक दो तीन चार पाँच
Get hitting nuts.
ஆரம்பிக்கலாங்களா? பார்க்கத்தானே போற இந்த காளியோட ஆட்டத்தை.
தட்லாட்டம் தாங்க தரலாங்க சாங்க, உள்ளார வந்தானா பொல்லாத வேங்க. தட்லாட்டம் தாங்க தரலாங்க சாங்க, உள்ளார வந்தானா பொல்லாத வேங்க. திமிராம வாங்க பல்பாயிடுவீங்க, முறப்போட நிப்பானா முட்டாம போங்க. எத்தான் நந்து வரான் கேட்டையெல்லாம் கண்டு வரான், தான் வெடிய ஒன்று போட்டு தில்லால. ஸ்லீவ சுருட்டி வரான் காலரை தான் பெரட்டி வரான், முடிய சில்பி விட்டா யாரு உள்ளார. மரணம் மாசு மரணம் டப்பு தரணும், அதுக்கு அவன் தான் பிறந்து வரணும். மாசு மரணம் டப்பு தரணும், ஸ்டெப் முறையா வந்து விடணும்.
Thank you for the dance performance. The stage is already set on fire. Now we'll have the music club again perform. Please welcome them with a round of applause.
Now, we come to the most important part of the Foundation Day celebration. Looking back, the founding faculty, staff, and students were the luckiest people of their times. There was no choice but to be pioneers, no time to be beginners, and they had the courage, the ambition to overcome the obstacles when they tried to do and excel, especially when it was new and different. To continue the story, I'd like to invite our director, Professor Debabrata Das, onto the stage.
Good afternoon, everyone. Before I start my Foundation Day speech, let me first congratulate our student, such a stunning performance in this music and the cultural program. Let us give a big hands of applause to all of them. It is really amazing to see all of them, the students, the faculty, and the staff, for their music and also the dance and all. Thank you all, and I want to also thank Professor Amit Prakash, Devasmita, and the music club and all for on this behalf for this function. Let me start the Foundation Day speech. Good afternoon, Chairman Padma Bhushan Shri Krish Gopalakrishnan, for gracing this occasion, and also the governing body members, esteemed invitees, deans, faculty members, staff members, our beloved alumni, and students, respected parents. We cordially invite you all for Foundation Day functions of 24 plus years of our existence. Today, we are in the cusp of entering 25 years of Institute's existence. It was on this day in 1998, the Institute was registered with the Karnataka Registrar of Societies. As this is the starting of the year-long Silver Jubilee celebration, it is in fitness of things for me to brief on the history and also the future vision of the Institute. With the onset of economic liberalization in the 1991, the Indian IT industry began to boom, and it was during this period that the world was outsourcing the major task of information technology to India's Silicon Valley, Bangalore. It is interesting to note that the government of Karnataka formulated a comprehensive industrial promotional policy for the information technology industries in Karnataka in the year 1997. The important component of this IT policy was to establish an autonomous institute in Bangalore with the main objective of the promoting education and research in software engineering and productivity and conducting short-term courses for IT industry. Incidentally, Karnataka became the first Indian state to promulgate IT policy. The institute, as envisioned by the government of Karnataka policy, was expected to function as a nodal agency for the planned growth of IT education in the state. Before setting up this institute, which is one of its kind in Karnataka, various agencies of the government, leading industry association, IT industry experts, and academicians were involved in the IT sector. The recommendation evolved as a result of these discussions were examined by the government, and it was proposed to set up an institute, and that was by an industry-driven initiative. Thus, the government of Karnataka passed on order on July 1998 to establish Indian Institute of Information Technology, Bangalore, along the lines of IITs, with an objective to make it a global recognized specialized institution of higher learning in IT and establish Bangalore as a global center of excellence in the software industry. It was also decided that Institute would offer advanced training courses approved by AICTE for graduate engineers. At that time, the Karnataka State Industrial and Infrastructure Development Corporation Limited, KSIIDC, was the nodal agency to implement the project with support and assistance from other agencies. So now the IIITB's history started after that. Accordingly, the institute was registered on September 18, 1998 as a not-for-profit society, and IIITB officially came into existence. Funded jointly by the government of Karnataka and the IT industries under a public-private partnership model, the institute was christened as the Indian Institute of Information Technology, Bangalore, with its campus in MSIL building on Cunningham Road, and later on at the International Tech Park, ITPL, Whitefield, till 2003. And we shifted to present Electronic City campus in August 2003. In fact, I'll go through a couple of this history points. Those were the first thing happened at that time when we started. The first batch of students had classes in Innovator Tower in ITPL, Whitefield, who resided in Sai Garden hostels, which was in the vicinity. Some of the first batch students are also here. I also joined when we were in ITPL. Also, I visited Sai Garden. It is a beautiful campus at that time in the hostels are. The first program of IIITB was postgraduate diploma in software development with student strength of 136. The first chairman was Mr. N. Vishwanathan, then Principal Secretary to the Government Industry Development and Commerce Industry Department, who played a major role for formulating the IT policy of Karnataka as well as laying the foundation for the IIITB. Mr. Vivek Kulkarni, IAS of ITBT Secretary, Dr. Ramana Reddy, he was at that time Director of ITBT of that time, also contributed formation of this IIITB. Professor S. Sadagopan joined as the IIITB's first director in June 1999. The first admission was announced July 5th, 1999. Can you guess our first staff employee? Can anyone guess who was our first staff employee? It was Mr. Som Shekareya, who joined in July 12, 1999. Soma must be here somewhere. So he joined. Our first faculty member was Professor K.V. Dinesha, who joined on October 1st, 1999. The first lecture series was started on January 21st, 2000 by Professor K. Keniston of MIT. We had our first international visitor, Professor Stephen Gastger of St. Gallen University on February 14, 2000. Ever since, IIITB was visited by several professors, eminent scientists, industrialists, and government officials of national and international repute. The first annual general body meeting was held on November 28, 2000. And the first convocation of IIITB was held on February 4, 2001. Our second chairman of the governing body was Padma Vibhushan. Mr. N.R. Narayan Murthy was from 2000 to 2012, and after him, Padma Vibhushan Shri Krish Gopalakrishnan joined as a chairman, and he's still continuing. And we will organize a special programs to felicitate all these personalities over the next 1 year of Silver Jubilee function, because today is the starting of the Silver Jubilee function inauguration, and 1 year will go, and it will culminate on the next 18th September 2023. In between, we will invite all of them and felicitate in a proper functions. On February 16, 2005, IIITB was rechristened as the International Institute of Information Technology, Bangalore, to be compliant with the norms of UGC. On February 28, 2005, IIITB was accorded Dean University status by UGC. My talk will be incomplete if I do not give you the chronology of our academic programs, research, contribution, and capacity building efforts. Here I go on some of them. On the academic front, postgraduate diploma was introduced in 1999, MTech and PhD in the year of 2005 after we became a Dean University, MS by Research in 2006, Integrated MTech program in 2012, Sponsored MTech program in 2014, MSc Digital Society in 2015, Online CP programs in 2017, and multidisciplinary programs with the bioinformatics with IBAB in 2017. We got recognized for all our academic efforts by NAC with the A+ grade in 2021. Thank you. Some notable points organized our alumni also. Dr. Ashok Talukdar was our first PhD graduate from IIIT Bangalore, and Mr. Uday Hegde and Mr. Gautam Hegde, the first entrepreneurs of IIITB from the first batch. Likewise, on the research and the associated activities, first lab was Planet Lab 2003 by Professor Srinath, and Networking Research Lab we started in 2007, and IIITB Innovation Center in 2009, CTAP in 2012, Web Observatory in 2016, MINDRO Center for Excellence in 2017, EHRC COE with 2017, and Emphasis Center for Excellence in 2017, and MOSEP in 2018, and the CAGS in 2020, and the last one is Comet Foundation in 2021 on advanced communication systems. On the capacity building front, we contributed in several initiatives of the government, both at the state and also central levels. UDAN program we did for the Jammu and Kashmir students for multiple years, and also for the government of Karnataka, we did special training program for the socially disadvantaged students, Mentor Institute for the MIIT Myanmar from 2014 to 2023, Mentoring Institute for IIIT Dharwad, IIIT Bhubaneswar, and IIIT New Raipur. Still, we are continuing mentoring IIIT New Raipur and Bhubaneswar. While our focus during these past years have been on offering world-class experiential learning-based academic programs, in my vision, it is the next I will talk about the future. Our vision, in short, is that in my vision, in all our activities, student first. Our whole focus is all related to the student, and all our teaching, research, and planning, all these things is student first and for their future. In this regard, our vision as a together for IIITB is world-class education through experiential training. Whole teaching will be experiential, and you will be learning the theories and the practical in the labs and by doing projects in the systems. We envision IIITB to be a catalyst for social change through cutting-edge translatable research. This is our next vision. So we'll be working on as a catalyst for the social change through the cutting-edge translatable research. And the third point is IIITB's growth planning, because we have to grow fast because of our new educational policies and all those things, and increase national and international footprints. We take significant pride in contribution made by our institute over the past 24 plus years. I sincerely thank our current chairman, Shri Krish Gopalakrishnan, and past chairman, Mr. Vishwanathan, Mr. Narayan Murthy, and former director, Professor S. Sadagopan, and present and past board members, as well as the Senate members, faculty, staff, and alumni, students, being a part of this exciting journey over the last 24 years. I am confident that our institute will achieve even greater heights and will realize our founding vision of becoming world-renowned institute. Thank you, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. May I now request our chairman, Mr. S. Gopalakrishnan, to please come on stage. Now, I'd like to request our chairman to please unveil the 25th year logo. The logo for the Silver Jubilee year was selected on the basis of a competition conducted for Best Silver Jubilee Logo, which was open to faculty, staff, students, and alumni. We are happy to announce that the selection committee has selected this logo that you're just seeing out of 8 submissions that we received as the best logo. May I now request Mr. Manoj, who has designed this logo, to come up on stage.
Pioneering excellence in education, research, and innovation. The book in the logo epitomizes the motto of IIITB, Gnanmuttamam, signifying knowledge is supreme. The cover page represents our teachers and researchers, the Guru who propagates Jnanam or knowledge. They serve as the bedrock, laying firm foundation to the edifice. The cobalt blue represents fair, erudite, responsible, and benevolence. The middle page embodies our ever-expanding alumni. The turquoise blue represents sign of wisdom, hope, good fortune, and are emissaries. The top page is representative of our budding students. The orange color signifies their curiosity and enthusiasm to learn combined with their creativity.
Mr. Manoj gets a cash prize of 10,000 rupees. I'd like to request our chairman to please hand over the check. We have a number cruncher in our fraternity. Mr. K. Subramani is a staff member who has been doing a lot of mathemagic and creating records. May I request Mr. Subramani to please come up on stage? His latest feat is making the largest Latin square using 1,000 pi numbers. The record for making the largest Latin square using 1,000 pi numbers was set by Mr. K. Subramani. He made a 1,000 by 1,000 Latin square using 1,000 pi number values in MS Excel. The sum of all rows, columns, and two main diagonals are 4470. For this extraordinary feat, Mr. Subramani's name has figured in the India Book of Records, and they've also awarded him a certificate and medal. I'd now like to request our chairman to please present Mr. Subramani the certificate and medal. May I now please request our director to introduce our chairman.
In keeping with our tradition of inviting an eminent person to deliver the Foundation Day lecture, I am indeed honored to introduce and invite our own chairman of the governing body, Padma Bhushan, Mr. Senapati Krish Gopalakrishnan, to deliver the Foundation Day lecture. He is fondly well known as Mr. Krish Gopalakrishnan, or many people call him as a Krish. Across academia, industry, government, and society bodies, but to serve as an inspiration to all the young budding and students and graduates and alumni here, let me give you a brief introduction. Before that, let me tell you, I have heard his two speeches recently, one in IIT Madras and one in IIIT-Bangalore when he was receiving bites, and also IIT Madras and MIC. His vision towards India's to take it to $50 trillion, and also in detail, thought process and vision is unique. So it impressed me. At that time, I thought that our students of IIIT-Bangalore also should have his presence and thoughts. So Mr. S. Gopalakrishnan is recognized as a global business and technology thought leader for his role in growing the IT service industry worldwide. He has co-founded Infosys, where he served as a CEO and managing director from 2007 to 2011. After his tenure from Infosys, he has been very active in promoting the Indian startups ecosystem and philanthropically supporting research on brain sciences, aging-related disorders, and also healthcare in India. You'd also be happy to know that Pratiksha Trust, which has been founded by him and supports IIITB PhD scholars too in their research endeavors. In January 2011, the Government of India awarded Krish Gopalakrishnan with the Padma Bhushan, the country's third highest civilian honor. He was voted the top CEO, IT service category in Industrial Investigator inaugural ranking in Asia Top Executive, and selected as one of the winners of the second Asian Corporate Directors and Recognition Award by the Corporate Government in Asia in 2011. He also was selected to the Thinkers 50 an elite list of global business thinkers in 2009. He is an active contributor in industry, having served as a president of India's Apex Industry Chambers, that is called CII, in 2013 to 14, and as one of the co-chairs of the World Economic Forum in Davos in 2014. Mr. Gopalakrishnan serves on the board of governors of Okinawa Institute of Science and Technology and the chairman of CII Digital Council. Mr. Krish has also created the Itihasa, a digital app that chronicles of evolution of IT industry. He is the chairman of the Vision Group of Information Technology Karnataka Government, of the chairman of the CII Center of Excellence Innovation and Entrepreneurship of Startup. His words of wisdoms are ideal for all the students who want to be like him one day. So without further ado, I would like to call upon Mr. Chris Gopal Krishnan to enlighten us. Thank you, sir, for this.
Thank you, Professor Das, for this kind introduction. Members of the governing board, members of the Senate, faculty, staff, students, family members, it gives me great pleasure to deliver the Foundation Day lecture. And it coincides with the beginning of the 25th year for the Institute, a very important milestone. So let me start off by complimenting, congratulating the faculty, the staff, and everyone here, the students, the alumni, on this milestone of completing 24 years and starting the 25th year celebration, the Silver Jubilee celebration for the Institute. Let me also compliment and congratulate Professor Sadagopan, the first director of the Institute, and Professor Devrata Das, the current director of the Institute. 25 years is young for an institute, but for all those people who have studied here, who have passed through its portals, who have worked here, this is a moment to feel proud, to feel the privilege of building an institution of international reputation, to have shaped the journey till today, and will continue to shape the journey for the future. And in that sense, this year is going to be very important because you're all part of the celebration, and celebration is nothing but, of course, looking at the past and learning from the successes, the challenges faced by the Institute, also creating the vision, as Professor Das said, for the next 25 years. The Institute has played, Professor Das talked about the founding of the Institute by the IT industry, the government of Karnataka, with the vision to support the innovation ecosystem here in Bangalore and India. So the Institute has played a key role in the innovation ecosystem. It has played a key role in its research work, the talent that it has contributed to the industry, the startups that have emerged out of this institute. The faculty also has played important roles in consulting with industry and government, shaping policy, shaping strategies, and thought leadership in the ecosystem. I also want to call out and thank the huge support provided by the government of Karnataka in providing guidance, financial support. This campus is a gift from the Karnataka government, and setting up centers of excellence at this institute. The institute also has received support from various organizations, industry organizations, and philanthropists. And at this point, I want to call out the support provided by Infosys, our neighbor here at Infosys. As we pause to celebrate the last 24 years and thank all those who made this possible, it is important to chart the course for the next 25 plus years. This coincides with India reaching 100 years after independence. And I suggest that we weave our strategy, our role in building India at 100. I think it'll be wonderful if we can think about our role, not just as the institute, but I also suggest that as individuals also, we think about our role in creating India at 100. The context for development will involve the role of emerging technologies because that has been the key driver for a lot of the changes that have happened in our ecosystem, in our lives. The role it has played in creating products and services, creating engines for economic growth, and creating better lives for our citizens. Lots have changed in the last 25 years. And lot will change in the next 25 years. IIIT-Bangalore had a role to play, especially in Bangalore, in creating the ecosystem that exists here, the economic development of Bangalore, the industries that are here in Bangalore. But it will have to play an even bigger role because to me, 24 years, 25 years, as I said, is young for the institute. But one important point to note is that we have now created a sustainable institute here in IIIT-Bangalore. And it has also, the initial worries about survival is no more there. It is now expected that the institute will play bigger and bigger role in shaping Karnataka, shaping India. From a technology perspective, digital computing will continue to evolve and transition to, I believe, what is called pervasive computing. That means computing all around us in everything that we can think about. From connecting people, we will evolve to connecting people and things together. From connecting 5 billion people, we will evolve to connecting 50 to 60 billion people and things. There will be explosive growth in data about everything, people, things, phenomena, transactions, news, etc. New tools like AI, ML, will be used to analyze this data and create responses, automated or with human in the loop. Transition to cloud computing will get augmented with advances in edge computing. Other technologies like gene editing, nanotechnology, biotechnology, bioengineering, green energy, 3D printing, and I can go on and on, including Web3, NFT, blockchain, etc. So technology is going to be a key driver, and again, as IIIT looks at its role, as each one of you look at your role in making a difference, you need to think about what your contribution is going to be in this emerging technologies and application of these technologies to create a better society. Whenever disruptive technologies are introduced, several industries get impacted, and transformation of these industries to become more efficient, to create better products and services, all of these things will happen. New leadership will emerge as changes happen. It is during the times of change that new leadership will be created by individuals as well as by organizations. And this is also an opportunity, I believe, for India to become a new world leader. That is clearly our aspiration, for India to emerge as an economic superpower, to become a world leader. If 20th century was the century for US, I believe that 21st century must be the century for India. And this is the opportunity for each one of you. This is the opportunity for IIIT-Bangalore. This is what we want India to become at India at 100. So what role will each one of us play? What role will IIIT play? And what role will the organizations that we create will play? India has become the third best location for creating startups. Now, startups have an important role to play. They introduce new products, they create new jobs, they create faster growth engines. And as we become a larger economy, it's this combination of growth in existing businesses and accelerated growth in startups, because they give the extra push that's required for growth that will create the new India. Now, startups have attracted more than $65 billion of investment in the last 10 years, about $25 billion just in the last 2 years. I believe that India will continue to attract large number of investments in startups and existing businesses. But we need to attract foreign capital into our research ecosystem. Again, IIIT has done some of it, but it could do more. And this is actually an important initiative for the entire academic and research ecosystem in India. If our startups, founded by students, alumni from institutes like IIIT, founded by alumni from institutes like IIIT, are able to attract billions of dollars in investment, we need to think about how these institutes that created these students, these founders, how can they become magnets to attract research funding. India has become a talent powerhouse, producing professionals of world-class quality, as well as producing leaders who currently lead the largest corporations around the world. And our professionals also provide leadership in education and research organizations around the world. But in the next 25 years, I strongly believe that we need to sustain the talent creation that we have developed here, but we also need to create the leadership that's required for the next 25 years for growth of the Indian economy. We need many of these startups to become large multinational businesses, because these are the drivers for growth in the future. Typically, every few years, new leadership emerges. And you can see that, if I look back at the IT industry itself, during the mainframe era, IBM gave the leadership. During the mid-range systems, Digital Equipment Corporation and some other companies. In the PC era, IBM came back, but it also created Apple, Microsoft, networking, Cisco, internet, the social media companies emerged, the search companies emerged, Amazon emerged. So every 10 years or so, new leadership emerged in the IT industry, and that's true. So we need to create such companies out of India, which requires talent, of course, leadership, but it also requires knowledge that comes out of our research. And again, IIIT has an important role to play here. I also believe that India has an opportunity to create a unique model for development. The model for development in the 20th century did not leave the world where it wants to be. We have issues about climate change, we have issues about disparity of income, we have issues about access to quality healthcare, quality education. So many issues are still left. And so the development model that India needs to look at is one that's sustainable, inclusive, affordable, and accessible. And technology will play an important role because that's the driver for change. And I believe that more than the technology, it will be the creativity, the innovation, and the vision in each one of us in creating this new, better India. And that's why the vision for India, the vision for our organizations must become our own vision, must become our personal vision. We need to dedicate ourselves to see that this is where we want to go as a country, as an organization, and this is the role that I will play in making this a reality. So as we celebrate this year as a Silver Jubilee year, we need to plot a course for the next 25 years of the Institute and for each one of us, because we have to play an important role in this. It's a unique opportunity. We need to chart the role for each one of us and make sure that collectively this, because ultimately, the organization, the country, all is about people. So collectively, we will then achieve our vision for IIIT Bangalore as well as for India. So let me wish each one of you the very best on this journey. I wish IIIT Bangalore the very best, and may the next 25 plus years be even better than the last 25. We have achieved a lot, but as it said, we have miles to go before we sleep. Thank you all very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for those enlightening words. I'd now like to request our director to present our chairman with the memento. Can I have all the performers on stage, please? Please stay on stage. I'd now like to request you all to rise for the national anthem.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गा
गणनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
भारत माता की
Thank you all for attending today's event. We hope you all enjoyed. I'd like to request our alumni, volunteers, performers, and guests to move to Ramanujan basement for lunch. Students, please move to the food court for lunch. Thank you.